ex-boyfriend is serving 55 years in prison for murdering her one-year-old son. And today, Chelsea Taylor was sentenced for felony neglect for allowing that crime to happen. In an emotional hearing, Taylor asked for leniency. Derek Thomas has that story.
One-year-old Jaden Noel died from multiple blunt force traumatic injuries to the head. Ryan Warline has been sentenced to 55 years in prison for administering the blows that caused his death. He cared for Jaden while his then-girlfriend, 23-year-old Chelsea Taylor, was at work. Prosecutors say Taylor knew Warline despised the child.
She was aware that he struggled to be near her son, that he hated him with a passion, and yet she didn't do anything to save him or improve his life.
Taylor submitted this photo album into evidence to demonstrate to the judge the depth of her love for Jaden. In her comments before the judge, she said, "Have mercy on me. Thank you for everything you've done in this case to get justice for my son." In his closing arguments, her attorney, David Page, asked the judge not to give Taylor prison time. He said, "She has suffered more than most of the defendants that you see. She will go through the rest of her life second-guessing herself. Why must she be punished more?" Taylor could have received up to 40 years in prison, but the judge gave her a 10-year sentence, 4 years in prison and 6 years on home detention, plus 5 years probation. Jaden's father had asked the judge to give her a 30-year sentence and was deeply disappointed.
My son did lose his life because of her, and now she gets a chance at life, which is totally unfair.
The judge said she would consider a sentence modification in the future if Taylor accepts more responsibility. Derek Thomas, RTV6.
Just prior to sentencing her, the judge told Taylor, "I don't think you are an awful person, but you failed to be the last line of defense for your son."